big-time wins crossing the field. Bears won the toss, they deferred, and here we go. Pack will get it first. It's Bo Melton on the return. And spinning his way up across the 30 where he's stacked up there. And a penalty flag, multiple penalty flags. Pile moves forward. There's 4 penalty flags on the field.
The play was over. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness by Chicago, number 48. That's a 15-yard penalty. First down, Green Bay.
Everyone standing at Soldier Field as Josh Jacobs gets a call on first down and slips down after a short gain. Here's Love on second down, zips it, and that's complete to Musgrave. The tight end is a little short for first down. The ball comes out, whistle blew though. This play is dead. It'll be a third down and 1. Third one, they go jumbo formation and a play action pass. Love in trouble. Spurs tipped. Oh, nearly intercepted, but there's a flag. And now there's 2. There's one in the secondary. There's one back by Love.
Right. There were 2 fouls on the play, both by the defense. Holding, defense is declined. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 94 is accepted, 15 yards. Automatic first down.
Here is Jacobs cutting up the field and runs into a wall of Bears, namely Tremaine Edmonds. Boy, is it good to have him back. He was on injured reserve the last month in the game at tailback for the first time as Jacobs gets a rest. Here's Love. Ball's batted down at the line and incomplete. Grady Jarrett got his hand in there, and it's third down. Third and long. It's a 4-man rush. Love, guns run, complete. Get down for a first down. That was a strong throw from Jordan Love. Jacobs back in there. They're going to run it to Golden on the jet sweep. The rookie wideout. There's not much there. Bears played that well as Nashawn Wright was all over it. Here's Jacobs, left side, looking for a seam, and Nashawn Wright comes up and makes another play. So a third down coming up. Love fires, it's caught, and Don surging forward, but he's just short. So it's 4th and less than 1, and let's see what Matt LaFleur does here. Love, 4th and 1, firing to the corner, incomplete. Tried to get it over there to Christian Watson, but C.J. Gardner-Johnson says, get this number 2 run game going. DeAndre Swift, who's had a great year, and it's a good start for Swift as he's up to the 14, going to pick up about 6 with Caleb Williams, who has done a couple things really, really well.
Runs, his escapability is magical at times.
Here's Monungai straight up the middle on a first down and then some for Kyle Monungai. Here's Williams to throw it for the first time. Looks around, zips it on the middle, and it's complete. Ja'Day Walker, the rookie's first catch of his NFL career, and he's going to get a lot of time with Burden and Odunze hurt tonight.
Yeah, watch the vision here by Caleb. Looks to the right, catches it, goes through 1, 2, now to the backside. Finding the rookie on the in cut. And this is what I saw exactly where it should be over the middle. Waist height, nothing bad can happen there.
Williams with a lot of time. Now some pressure from Valentine. He can sprint, and he does that as Caleb Williams going to pick up about 8. And we've only seen the Bears be in 3 tight ends in jumbo formation, so they're going to have to mix it up tonight. Blitz is coming. Williams in trouble. Escapes to his left and throw. Oh, it's Carter and Beauty to Zacchaeus. Beautiful throw and catch. Lambeau Zacchaeus and everyone involved on this opening drive.
Yeah, Zacchaeus, he finds him. Williams, this is just where he's so dangerous. He gets outside the pocket. He has all the vision, and then he finds open receivers downfield. This is not something you see.
DJ Moore back in the game. That's him in motion. 27-2 Zacchaeus. Gets to Moore on a little screen. Gets a couple blocks. DJ Moore just tripped up. Otherwise he would have scored. Javon Bullard saved the touchdown.
DJ Moore going, put me in, coach. I got a play to make. Just a little lateral behind the line of scrimmage. This ordered motion.
Bears have already gone 80 yards and a 1st and 10 one more time. with DeAndre Swift. Breaks the tackle. Right up the middle he goes. Inside the 10 and fighting forward. Swift, right side. And he is ridden down. Maybe a yard. There's Quay Walker. And not only are the Packers playing without Micah Parsons, their superstar edge rusher.
Again, good tackling. This Packers defense, they're great tacklers.
Third down. It is Swift looking for a seam, and he is right there. See what the mark is. I think he's a little short.
Knight is all right for fighting.
They go Wildcat. Now Cole Kmet comes in to take the snap. Over snap it over Malonga's head. He goes back and recovers it, but a near disaster. And it doesn't matter anyway on fourth down. Green Bay will get it. Their 212th meeting, and we had a 10-play and a 9-play drive and no points. Now Love goes back and grabs, and that ball
maybe once or twice all season. I could see how those mistakes happen.
Yeah, each team goes the length of the field and gets stopped on 4th and 1. Green Bay's second possession. They get it off the little run on the right side to Jacobs, running behind Jordan Morgan over there without Zach Tom, their star right tackle. Morgan. Third down, 4-man rush. Love looking around, doesn't run often. Is he going to make it? Diving forward, looks like he does.
Oh.
Sneaky Jordan Love with the legs, going to pick up the first down.
Jim, good run there by Jordan Love.
There's Love again. Back foot throw, near side. Great catch by Romeo Dobbs. That ball was low, went down. There's Jacobs, cut up the middle, and just fights forward, and a good run to pick up 4. Here. Jacobs dancing up the middle to a run, and then gets stuck and spins around that. And Josh Jacobs should have the first down.
They have not been good against the inside runs.
There's Love on a play fake, looking deep. Now comes back to Christian Watson. Did he stay inbounds?
Oh, wow.
No. Athletic catch. Now they're going to talk, maybe? No. Love guns over the middle. Dobbs again. He's having a big first quarter, and he's got another first down. Jordan Love steps away, hits Jacobs wide open in the flat, and Jacobs, who made an unbelievable catch for a touchdown last week. Yeah, Green Bay killed him with the explosive plays 2 weeks ago at Lambeau. Jacobs looks for a seam, bounces off the tackle. Jacobs inside the 10, and it's 1st and goal for the Pack.
He's got a little speed to get outside as well. He's a menace out there.
Get it to him again. Jacobs looking for blocks. Bounces to the outside, and then he's taken down by Grady Jarrett. Incredible. Love trying to make it 19. Hits Manuel Wilson. No, it's tipped. Oh, my goodness. That was up in the air forever, and it's just incomplete. It'll be 3rd down.
It ends up being a lateral. It's a live ball. Green Bay got away with that one.
3rd and goal. Love looking. Floating end zone. Incomplete. Tried to sneak it in there to Watson, but it really wasn't open. Snap and hold are good, and that one, wind be darned, no issue. So the Packers get on the board, make it 3-0 in the second.
Straight first quarter and early part of the second. Look at that wind.
Oh, my goodness. Ball just held up there now, and a return from Josh Blackwell. Cuts back to the near side, gets a cut, blocks. And good ones up across the field. Mosby is okay. Obviously, Packers without Micah Parsons for the year. They don't want to lose any more linemen. Now it's the Bears getting the ball. They're going to run it with Monunga getting an opportunity. And on 2nd and 5, Williams has time over the middle. Monunga makes the catch, and he is wrapped up immediately. Quay Walker, the speedy middle linebacker. You said it, Tom. 3rd and 1. It's Monunga racing forward. It's a first down into Green Bay territory.
And they wear them down. Green Bay's defense got worn down 2 weeks ago. We'll see if that happens again tonight.
There's Williams, some pressure, steps away, fires one, penalty flag in the secondary. So let's unpack all this. Incomplete right now.
Hold in the secondary on Valentine. On the tight end.
The quarterback had the ball. Holding. Defense number 24. 5-yard penalty.
Williams fake. Heavy pressure. That could have been a pick 6. Nixon read it the whole way.
Out there not making a bad play worse.
Last year was the opposite. Here's Monunga on the pitch, and he goes nowhere. Well played, Jordan Riley. And we get flags.
Offense number 58.
Now, when you get
5-yard
late,
penalty, third down.
when you get late into that cadence and the quarterback goes, kill, kill, to have that operation so you don't jump offside at offensive tackle.
So now it's third and long. It is Williams. He's so good at escaping, trying to run away from Gary. Throws it on the run, and he just throws it away incomplete on a third and long, and that'll send out the punt team. That time Packers got good pressure from Gary and Enagbari.
Yeah.
Now for the Bears. And he will get it away. Looking to dunk it deep in there. Did he ever? Oh, what a punt. The break, it looked like it went out of the 2, but there's a chip in the football, which they can tell where it went out. Went out at the 5. That's where the Packers start. And Wilson has the run and then flipped over to the 5. Mike Pereira proud of that one.
Whether it's zone coverage or not playing a lot of man coverage, see if they can complete a high volume of throws.
Get it out to Christian Watson, who makes the catch. And here's Love. Blitz is picked up. Pressure, and he gets smoked. And there's a penalty on the play. He stepped right in to Austin Booker, and Love is hurt.
See Booker coming in.
Oh. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 94. The 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
I mean, that's not debatable. He put his head down and smacked him in the head, and now you just hope that Love's okay. Penalty on Chicago, but well, since they acquired him from Tennessee. Here, though, they're going to run, trying to get Emmanuel Wilson going off that left side. And he's going to pick up about 3.5 yards on that carry. So we'll see how Love is. And now it is Willis. That's Jaden Reed in motion. They give it to Wilson up the middle. Emmanuel Wilson with a solid run. Going to be a 3rd and 1.
Call sheet that are good for him.
They clock it 1. They run it to Jacobs. Stop short of a first down. 4th and less than 1. Willis going to keep it. He's going to get it in more. Malik Willis showing you the speed. That's a good play call and a different element, Tom, that you talked about that he brings this offense.
Yeah, certainly a different element, that zone read where he can pull it. Booker trying. This Bears defense is going to have to be very stout against.
Goes back to pass, pressure. Willis senses great cut. Look at Willis sliding down. A little bit short of a first down. Here's Emmanuel Wilson, pitch up the middle. First down. Good hard run from Wilson. Here's Chris Brooks will get a carry up the middle. And he's inside the 34. Brooks doesn't get many of those. He's more a pass blocker and a pass catcher. Willis fires. Good football thrown there on a line. And it's caught by Dontavian Wicks. Here's Emmanuel Wilson, that crack up the middle again, inside the 20. He goes as we go downstairs to Aaron. 12th play of this one. Wilson, Emmanuel Wilson sprinting to the edge. Wilson inside the 10 and inside the 5. 1st and goal, Green Bay.
Bears have done a good job digging their heels in, but right here they don't. Wilson just on a stretch play to the outside, undercuts the guard, Belton. Stevens
to go in this first half. They're up 3. Willis looking to throw a fade to Dobbs, knocked away in the corner by. 2nd and goal. Jacobs runs into a wall. Got inside the 5, but then stacked up by the Bears, and it's 3rd and goal. Willis looking to throw. Zips it over the middle, and it's incomplete. Watson, the nearest receiver, but again, the Bears bend, but don't break, and the field goal unit comes on. So now a 22-yard attempt from McManus. He's hit from 26, and he's got another one. Now, Green Bay has moved the ball quite a bit, 180 yards, but only 2 field goals to show for it.
We saw the throw last week to DJ Moore, and you know, there's certain times where I think quarterbacks, oh, he kind of got away with that. But he was spinning that ball well last week. It was a Great throw between two defenders.
Meanwhile, Caleb Williams just 3 of 5 for 45 yards because they haven't had the ball. One timeout left. Zips one in the middle and a good pass there. Right in line on a first down. It goes to Colston Loveland, the rookie tight end.
Get in their pass game, feel a little rhythm here before the end of the half.
Blitz is coming. Williams slings it and it's incomplete. You know, it's interesting, Tom. Sometimes, with a lot of games, you don't really bring up time of possession, but Williams slings over the middle. It's caught by Zacchaeus. Down to the 45, 106 to go.
They got to try to conserve that timeout for the field goal, so they got to get on the ball quickly.
There's White. Outside, and it's incomplete. And don't see a flag there. Komet, the intended receiver, there is Bullard on him.
Yep,
they didn't get it off in time.
Yep.
Layup gain, offense, 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
Yeah, I'm probably not expecting the Bears to go for that.
Here's Taylor. A great punt, pinned it down at the 5. His first time out. This one inside the 10. Fair catch called for by Dobbs with 45 seconds to go. Packers have one timeout.
When Ben Johnson kind of came into this rivalry, he was already talking a little smack to all the Packers fans.
Yardage-wise, time possession, they really dominated. But had to settle for 2 field goals. 6-0. They'll win the break with that. And Verizon halftime coming up with the fellas from LA. That second half 2 weeks ago, they woke up. See if they could do the same. And they're going to take it out on return to Devin Duvernay, who's explosive in this role. And a good return to the 34 as we go downstairs to Tom. Start this half with a run to DeAndre Swift, and there is nothing there. Maybe a yard as Colby Wooden involved in the stop.
Huge half for them and Caleb Williams.
First place in the NFC North on the line. Williams gets blitz, gets rid of it. Monungai, a lot of room to roll. Monungai, head down, still going, and finally shoved out of bounds. He got through Xavier McKinney in a big play for 34.
While there was miscommunication at the linebacker level, Cooper wasn't sure where he was lined up. Walker blitz, so there's nobody on Monungai. He's kind of looking, where am I go?
Now it's Swift who gets the pitch to the left, and he is in trouble. Wrapped up for a loss. There's Nate Hobbs, who came up from the secondary
over the course of his career.
Williams on the fake with time. Rifles it, nearly intercepted. Oh, man, that was Xavier McKinney all over it, but just couldn't finish the pick.
Caleb got away with one there.
3rd and long, trying to set up a screen to Swift. Has a couple good blocks. DeAndre Swift. Oh, he got popped. There's Hobbs again. Trying to get the Bears on the board. Snap and hold her down. Santos, oh, he played the win. Is it enough? He gets it up and through. Man, that is nasty stuff, but the veteran delivers it home to get Chicago on the board. Watch the action on this. We got the opening round, and now tonight is for first place in the NFC North and potentially the 2 seed in the NFC. A long way to go. Trying to change it tonight. Remember, Jordan Love out for the night, as Aaron Andrews told you. So Malik Willis, it's his show. He's going to throw it. Oh, pressure in his face. Fires, and it is caught. A strike for Willis to Musgrave. And deep into Chicago territory. Inside the 40, he goes.
Musgrave, he had Christian Watson wide open for a touchdown. Musgrave coming from the right, Watson coming to the left. He picked Musgrave. He kind of missed Christian Watson. You see him coming across the field. He was kind of scot-free. No one on the backside of that defense. They all got kind of intrigued by that.
Jacobs, a little stutter there, and gets belted by Edmonds that time.
In Malik Willis's hands here early in the 3rd quarter.
But this is going to handle out to Sadian Williams. The rookie wideout comes in the backfield. Actually packs up a nice run. It'll bring up a 3rd down and about 2. 3rd and 1. It is a fake. Willis lost one. That's a first down. It's Musgrave again, and a beautiful play fake had everyone fooled. From the 25, Willis to throw it again. Pocket breaks down. Looking. Nothing down there. What a great fake by Willis. He's got a first down. He faked Tremaine Edmonds right out of his shoes, and he picked up the first. Gonna run it. Jacobs cuts outside, cuts inside. He's gonna get down inside the 10 that time, and I'm fascinated by the play call. Second down, Willis gonna keep. It makes a nice move, and he's down right around a first down. We'll see where they mark this down.
Now they're on the ball.
Third and less than one. They go quarterback sneak. It's a first and goal.
There you go.
3 in the red zone. Willis to Jacobs. Churning forward and then right. Try to pry it away. And the ball came out. He did. Who's going to get it?
Churning the legs, and Sean Wright rips it out. What a year he's had.
Sean Wright does it again. Let's see and confirm if the ball came out.
Oh, he got it.
For sure.
Wow, one of the steals of the offseason. Signed on a veteran minimum deal. What a playmaker. 5 interceptions, forced fumble, 3 recoveries. Fearless in run support. Another play inside the 5-yard line for the Bears defense.
Wow. Deshaun Wright, another forced turnover, and he gets it inside the 5 to halt the Packers drive. He's forced the most turnovers in the NFL. 8 tackles today in that forced fumble. Now the Bears, what can they do with it? From the shadow of their own end zone, trying to run out. That'll give him a little space and a first down and some juice.
A lot of juice by Monungai. This offensive line, straight downhill, lead blocker. Smythe coming through. McDuffie makes contact, but Monungai churns those legs. See him coming from the weak side. Monungai runs right through that arm.
There's your 3 tight ends. Pitch to Monungai here off the left side. And grabs a couple. This Bears run game, it's been a staple of what they do. Right? That's been the backbone of this team. Give it to him again. Why not? He gets some hops. Packers were ready for it with Quay Walker that time.
Yeah, Walker was not buying that one. Finally sees that ball tosses. I'm taking a shot. If I can see it, I'm going. So speed of that linebacker, he inserts into that defense. No chance for the back.
Third and long. Williams gets it complete, and then Morris swarms at the 22. So it's going to be a 4th and 3 as Bullard again there. He's made some impact today. Here's Taylor to punt away.
So only punting into the wind.
Oh, yeah, the wind got a hold of that, I think. And the Packers will take it at their own 36. So Malik Willis has come in and done a nice job. Now they're going to try to get that run game going with Emmanuel Wilson. He snuck through there on a secondary burst. He's going to pick up 12 yards.
Yeah, great blocking by this offensive line up front. Walker on the left side, Banks, Ryan, just kind of staying on their guys. Wilson gets stopped, and then there's no giving him the ball.
Here's Jaden Reed on a jet sweep. Trying to get to that edge, and he turned into a nice little run before he shoved out of bounds there.
They got him the 4th quarters of games and found ways to win.
And we get a whistle. This play is blown dead, and moving on back.
21st in scoring,
start.
First
Offense number 88. The 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Yeah, I mean, that covers up a lot of warts, doesn't it?
Sure does. Just some of the great defenses here in Chicago. I remember the 06. And they've done a good job so far keeping the Packers out of the end zone when they get down in the low red area.
Here's a play fake for Willis with some time. Lets it rip, and it is caught, I think, after the bobble by Christian Watson. Emmanuel Wilson stays with it in the backfield. 50 yards rushing on 7 carries for him. Get it again. Straight up the middle, and Wilson's running hard here. And you talked about that 100-yard game, the only one which you... They'll do it. Wilson tries to get to the edge and breaks a couple tackles, but then Byard's going to wrestle him down. So it'll be a 3rd down as he... 3rd and 2. Bears rush 4. Willis floats one deep. He's got Dobbs. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Receivers, Reed and Dobbs, a switch release. Gardner Johnson gets caught in the tailpipe. And then Willis
Touchdown
drops
is good.
a dime over the top of Dobbs.
Taunting Green Bay number 11. That's his first taunt towards disqualification. That penalty will be enforced on the try down.
Wow, what a throw by Willis. Jaden Reed just taunting a little bit at the sideline, but let's talk about this throw. I like talking about that more. Willis coming off the bench in the second quarter, on the road, and then the coaches have to push their players.
After the penalty, look at McManus. Look at the wind, and he sneaks it in there after the 15-yard penalty.
Did a great job, 2-0. They, I think, called, it was like 70% of the time runs, but tonight it looks like he's just developed in this system. He's done an unbelievable job so far in a huge game.
Here's Blackwell. Penalty flies on this return out across the 30. We'll see if this is going to hold up.
The return, holding, receiving team number 22. 10-yard penalty, first down Bears.
Let's see if Caleb Williams gets something going here. Going to get the run game a try with DeAndre Swift. Remember how this game started with the two big runs from Swift and Monungai. It's been Bears. Do they have some offense in them here? As Williams flushed out. Rips one. DJ Moore. Perfect throw, and Moore's got it up across the 45 for a first down.
Yeah, they get him on the half roll, and DJ Moore on the in cut on Hobbs. As Dan Marino used to say, you can't guard a perfect throw, and that was a perfect throw. Absolute laser to the middle of the field, 1 foot in front of the number, gives them a little breathing room.
There is Swift looking for a little room, breaks through, and Swift has a good run to pick up 9, and that's big because on the day, Swift and Monungai, we've been telling you how good they've been.
Plays both our possession offenses. Green Bay's won that battle thus far tonight.
Swift looking for a cutback play. Good hard run, breaking tackles for DeAndre Swift. Inside the 40 he goes.
That much tonight, so I just don't see that happening here in the fourth quarter. They're going to need their pass game as well.
They'll stick with it. Swift gaining some traction on this drive, though.
It's limited the amount of touches that the Bears have had on offense.
Same with the run, and Swift on the outside. First down, and Swift really rolling now on this drive. On a play fake. Williams in deep trouble. Gets away somehow. Magician time. Williams throws. Incomplete. Rashawn Gary cannot believe it. Playing without the top two wideouts, Roma Dunze and Luther Burden, both out tonight. Struggle to find offense without it, so they stay with the run with Swift. And that time there's nothing there. Packers stacked it up. Blitz coming. Williams backpedals. Floats one. There's nothing there. Zacchaeus was the nearest Bear receiver. There's no flags right now. And
from this Bears offensive line.
Intentional grounding. Offense number 18.
Santos gets into it. He starts it just like you said, and then he drew it in. What a kick.
Indy City. Robbie Gould, Cairo Santos. They've earned everybody's respect.
Here's Savion Williams now for Green Bay on the return. And a pretty aggressive run and a good one out across the 35. He goes.
Michael Parsons.
AWSAI, how the NFL levels up the game. Now it's Malik Willis again, fresh off that touchdown pass to Dobbs. Pressure, and he just runs right around it. And it's going to slide down inside the 40. Here comes the flag. Savion Williams, nope, think they're going to go to Golden, another wide receiver. Matthew Golden leaping over his own teammate, and Willis on the fake. He's got time. Look, spins around, trying to make something happen, and does he ever? Look at Willis go! Incredible! We're going to run it to Wilson, easy up the middle, and he's got the first down.
Losing the outside.
This time we'll hand it off. And think about this, Tom. Before the season last year, Brian Gutekunst, the general manager, trades.
Making all the throws. And just running this offense to perfection right now.
Here's Wilson up the gut and a big run and a first down. grinds his way down to the 16-yard line, and he's got 12.
And just, there's no real run support there with those safeties deep, and the backside defensive players have to honor the fakes by Willis. So all of a sudden, when they run off this...
First and 10, little pop pass, Jaden Reed. And he has stepped up, fired with a nice play from the safety position. There is Wilson again up the middle. And that time, not much. Stacked up by Chicago. It'll bring up third down.
Yeah. It's his best target right there, Jaden Reed.
Willis looking that way. Get it out there, look for blocks. Reed is stacked up. Bears played it well. T.J. Edwards brought him down. He's got one from 26, one from 22, and that one sneaks on in. So McManus, even though they're all short, nothing easy in this win, and the Green Bay back up by 10.
Back at some point, but really your two threats now are DJ Moore and Colston Loveland. And they've got pretty good matchups on the defensive side of the ball against those two receivers.
There's Josh Blackwell trying to give a little boost for special teams up to the 33. Four-man rush. Lets it go. Komet has the catch. That's a good drive starter. Going to pick up a first down and 12 yards on the opener.
Fitness in the pocket to help his offensive line out. A lot of zones. Got to find these short completions.
Over the middle he goes, knocked away. Quay Walker timed that perfectly. And it's 2nd and 10. Williams throws it incomplete. Alameda Zacchaeus right there. Bears only 1 of 7 on third. Williams pressure. Looking around, long way to go. Caleb Williams slides down. Now where do they put it? Williams looking to run. This time he's going to pick it up, and he dives forward. There's no question about that time.
Now, I'm going to make sure I get this one on my own. See DJ Moore at the top.
Williams looking and throwing and just throwing that one away. Four-man rush. Williams zips one more. Incomplete. In and out of the hands, but Bullard delivered a big hit.
A little bit.
Now another third and long with 3:27 to go. Williams pressure up the middle. Van Ness. Penalty flag, though. This could be a hold. Williams has a lot of room to run. He's going to try and take it. He's going to reach the ball out and get at least close, but the flag looks like it's going to come back.
Offense number 52. 10-yard penalty. Third down.
Yeah, Dahlman on.
Williams. Pressure. And dropped.
Keeping him in the pocket, making him play surgical passer from behind center.
In the pocket here. Rifles one deep. Therefore, incomplete for Walker, the rookie. Who had his first NFL catch earlier today. That time a no-go. Williams is 10 of 22. That's 45% on the night. 2nd and 10. This time dumps it over the middle. That's a completion. The number guy's got to get up.
Look at how tired DJ Moore is at the top.
Williams near side, and the drive continues, and Loveland will get out of bounds. Stop the clock with 2:44, but another penalty flag, far side of the field.
Illegal shift. Offense number 2 never got set. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
Yeah, he's just so fatigued. Takes away a big game.
Sure does. Spares 10 penalties, 105 yards. 3rd and 9. Williams looking over the middle, has a completion of Moore. He's short, though. It's going to be 4th down and 4.
Yeah, now they got a decision.
It's going to take him to the 2-minute warning. Santos trying to at least keep the Bears in it, and he's up. And he does do that. So it's a 1-score game, but with 2 timeouts, you've hit the 2-minute warning. That is not what they wanted. With like 45 seconds left, so it sealed the decision. Try the onside kick. It's laying around. Got to pick it up, and it's loose around. Who's going to get it?
Receivers are going to get fatigued.
Looking to throw. Quick hitter outside to Komet, who makes the catch up to midfield. He goes. Short game, going to pick up 3. Clock runs.
And Caleb's going to use his legs to extend some of these plays.
Quick throw here. Loveland's got it. First down, Chicago down to the 40 for him, and he's got 10.
And that's the area of the field that is easily exploited by this defense.
Again, a four-man rush. Williams will take it underneath to Swift, who gets away from Walker. Good run by Swift. He's going to be a little short of a first.
A first down, you could clock it, but chose to use his second time out there.
Williams going deep. It is caught! Leaping grab from DJ Moore down to the 12.
Hey, Moore, go up here on the top shelf. Valentine in coverage. It's called an in-cut, indigo, dagger, a lot of different terms in football. But an absolute strike for Caleb.
3 seconds to go. Caleb Williams looking for the equalizer. Fires. Caught by Loveland. He's out of bounds with 36 seconds left. Going for 2. You could bet your bottom dollar he's doing it again if they can get in. Second down. Williams looking. Throwing. Corner incomplete. Zacchaeus, the intended receiver that time. You know they're looking for the score. 3rd and 4. Williams backpedaling. Lofting. Incomplete off the goalpost. Williams, pressure, throwing, corner, has a man, and he's caught! Touchdown! J.J. Walker! Unbelievable!
Unbelievable is right! Williams with his Steph Curry impression, that fadeaway!
Try the extra point to tie. Santos to tie it up. It is up and good. Unreal. The Bears had a...
Weeks ago we asked them, because they were in a similar situation. Caleb threw the interception to Nixon. And we said in the production meeting calls, were you going to go through this? We're darn right I was.
Doesn't here though. Here's Savion Williams taken down. 17 seconds left. We'll see what they got. Malik Willis. Pressure in his face, steps away, and he's sacked. Montez Sweat gets home.
Oh, no. And then Sweat kind of collapses his body on him.
Oh, yeah. Went down hard on that play. This place is electric.
Oh, man, so much momentum by that onside kick.
On throwing the ball on the sideline, what'd you see?
Yeah, the mechanics looked a little different. He was definitely straining. He came right down on that right shoulder. We'll see how it looks when he gets out there.
Here's Savion Williams looking for a turn. He gets bottled up quickly. Here is Wilson on the ground and fighting his way forward for as many as he can get. He'll take 3 that time. Willis on a play action, looking to throw. What does he have in that arm? A perfect pass is what he has. Unreal to Jaden Reed. That was something in the Bears territory. He grabs 31.
Nice route. Jaden Reed ends up working on Kevin Byard, the safety. Goes in, and then a sail concept back to the outside. Byard just hard to stick with him. And again, Malik Willis, terrific.
First down. Going to give to Williams again. Savion Williams trying to get that edge with that speed. He's going to pick up a few. Second and 7. Willis dumps one underneath and a good throw and catch. Going to be a little short that time. It's Ontavian Wicks who makes the grab. Oh, it's a fake. Willis rolling out in trouble. He is hit. Surges forward, but he's not going to get there. T.J. Edwards snuffed it out, and now a big decision for Matt LaFleur.
Well, so much for that. Thinking it was just going to be an inside run. They tried to get a little fancy. The little play action boot. Use. Ball
is loose. Picked up. And the Bears get a stop. Caleb Williams looking. Now some pressure. and turns around and fires it out of bounds. Swift. Right side. Good effort there by Swift. Didn't look like a lot there, and then somehow made it a 7-yard run. Packers say they have the ball. Here is Mononga. Up the middle and a first down into Packers territory. On the fake, Williams looking downfield, launching downfield, going for it all. It is caught. Bears win it. DJ Moore.
DJ Moore on the full field post. Off play action. Nixon, an absolutely 10 out of 10 A-plus throw for Caleb Williams. He knew it when he let it go. That ball's in the air a long time. He's thinking, go get it, DJ. Go track it down, big guy. The throw of Caleb Williams' life. The catch of DJ Moore's life. What a scene.
One of the most improbable wins in regular season history. A walk-off for the Bears, and Tom Rinaldi is with